Okay, so you've built a WordPress website and you're not sure what kind of WordPress theme you actually want to use in order to make your website effective in converting visitors to customers, subscribers, or whatever it is you're looking for. So my name is Wade McMaster. I'm a web designer, blogger, and internet marketer. In this video, I'm just going to talk to you about how to find the best WordPress theme for you, for your specific needs, so in order you can get your website to that standard that you're looking for. There's a few things I'd like to say about every theme needs to have if it's going to be effective on your website. The first and probably the most important one of these three is the fact that it is responsive. If your theme isn't responsive, then it's not ready for things like mobile phone users, tablet users. What happens is, with a responsive website, is it'll have a design that works on a desktop computer, and as the screen gets smaller, say to tablet or phone size, the elements change their appearance and their ordering in order to appear more effectively and more legibly on a phone or a tablet, that sort of thing. So having a responsive design is actually incredibly important because a lot of people are using phones these days, and one of my websites that receives thousands of visitors a day, it has about, I think, 48 or 49% of its users are actually on phone. So it shows you just that divide between someone who's on a phone as opposed to a tablet or a PC. So number one, it needs to be responsive. Two, you want to make sure the theme is easy to navigate. You want to make sure that when people land, that straight away they can see the content they want on the screen. They can also see your logo, where your navigation is. And if they want to go anywhere on this website, they don't have to try and figure out how it works. It needs to, that's why there's a nice basic formula. You know, you got your logo, navigation, content, a few extra bits and pieces maybe, but you want those bits to stand out in any theme that you choose. And that means also being kind of minimalist in nature and very clutter-free, because it basically is important. You don't want anything to distract people when they're sort of using your website. And of course, it has to be appealing to visitors and also, I guess, appealing to yourself. But if you find a theme you don't like that you think your customers will love, that's fine, because you're not putting the website up for yourself, you're putting it up for your customers. But there has to be a certain degree where you're satisfied with it and you think you're comfortable showing it to people. So you want to make sure that the theme you're using is actually professional and will appeal to customers. Because if you choose a theme that has great functionality but it looks horrible and you think it's going to turn people away, what's the point? Because a good web design is meant to be useful, it's supposed to attract people to the website. And this doesn't necessarily mean all the bells and whistles. It just means something that's effective. It can be transparent and just simply be a carrier of the content itself. So the next question you're probably thinking is, do you want to go free or do you want to go premium? Now, there's a few pros and cons either way. Now, with a free theme, obviously, one of the biggest things is that it's free. You can basically install by going into your plugins, clicking Add New, and just exploring all the free WordPress plugins that are there. You can also download free themes online, but the majority of people looking for free themes are going to be doing it through WordPress. And there's a whole bunch of themes there, and they're all free. You don't have to pay any money for them, but there's a few things that hold you back. Now, one of the good things is that you can choose the theme, have a go. If it doesn't work out, you can toss it over your shoulder and start again, go find another theme, install that, and just keep on working and experimenting until you find a theme that you like. But the problem is a lot of these themes don't, for one, they just don't look that professional on the surface. Basically, they don't quite perform, and there's not a lot of really great striking themes out there. But also, there's a few other issues that, because they're not backed by some kind of commercial business, a lot of these themes tend to be, they tend to go for years without being updated. Now, there's a few really bad things about that. For one, it doesn't keep up with the times just in general, but if a theme isn't updated and vulnerabilities are found, that means it could become a security hazard. It means if there's someone out there who creates a piece of software or a bot that says, okay, anyone using this theme, there's a backdoor on it, I can get in and hack their website, you could end up becoming a target for a bot hacking your website and injecting some code or something like that. So that's a problem. And then on top of that, if you have any problems with the theme, whether it be from that or from some other problem, if they don't have any support, then you're sort of left wondering, oh, yeah, you got to try and figure things out for yourself or go to forums. And there's a lot of mucking around, because when something's not backed by some kind of finance, there's not a lot of motivation for people to stand behind what it is they do. Some people do. I'm not going to lie. There are some really good people out there who do stand behind what they do, even if it is free. But generally speaking, a free theme is best for someone who's just trying to figure out WordPress and learn the ropes. But honestly, I recommend going for a premium theme. Now, a premium theme, obviously, the problem is it does cost money. Once you pay for it, a lot of them do have money back guarantees, so if you find it doesn't work out for you, you can get a refund. But generally speaking, you're paying for a theme, installing it, and you're probably going to think, oh, this is it, this is what I'm sticking with. Now, to some people that might actually be a benefit because it forces them to work with what they've got and they'll actually end up getting what they want anyway. But a premium theme generally is better designed. You've got great support and updates because, for one, it's not just a simple case of they're motivated to keep it up to date because of the fact they're making money from it, but because they're running a business, they don't want people complaining about their theme. If you have a theme that's worth $50, $60 or $100 and people over the internet saying, oh, I got hacked because of some security issue with this theme, they're going to patch that up. So there's a real motivation behind a premium theme that just makes it perform better because people are onto it. They want their businesses to succeed, so they keep that theme up to date and they just keep things going. The other thing is there's a lot more features in a premium theme. So if you want to achieve more with your website, getting a premium theme, you're probably going to find there are a lot more options to actually get to that level you want. I mean, this could be as simple as a pre-designed theme with some extra sections or something like that, or it could be a theme like such as the Divi theme, which I use for a lot of websites, which is fully customizable. It's something you can create a page. You have a page builder, you can create a custom page that looks basically however you want it to look, and you've got a lot of options with your general template, and you can get things looking pretty much the way you want. Now it's not only about free or premium, but generally speaking, I recommend at least eventually going to a premium theme if you really want to be professional. If it's just a personal blog where you're just putting up some entries or thoughts that you want family and friends to read, you can probably get away with a free theme. But if you're talking about a business or you're talking about reaching people, I highly recommend going for a premium theme. And I do have some recommendations at the end of this video. Now, the other thing is you want to look at your skill set. Choosing a theme is going to determine where you go. Now, obviously, if you have high expertise and a low budget, a free theme is probably not that bad because you can actually go in and do what you need to do. But chances are, if you're a person with high expertise, you're not really going to be watching this video because you already know probably a lot of this stuff. So chances are you don't have great expertise, and it then becomes a question of budget or time available. If you've got a lot of time, you can learn how to get a theme the way you want. So if you're relatively sharp with a computer and you've got enough time, getting a customizable theme is probably going to be a really good bet because you can play around and get it looking the way you want. If you don't have the time, you're going to want to go for a pre-designed theme because you don't want to muck around trying to get your design perfect. You want to get a design up there, put your logo and your information on there, and just put your own spin on that pre-design. Now, the other thing too is if you've actually got a decent budget, and whether you've got the skills or not, and you just don't have the time, there's no reason why you can't simply hire a professional web designer. They'll pick a theme or build a theme or do what they need for you and actually build the website for you. So you can quite often get an even better result that way, although it does cost a lot of money. So technically that's not a theme, but it is a solution in this instance. So basically what we're looking at here, you want to basically, a free theme is great to start out if you're a beginner. You want to play around, learn the ropes, that's perfect. But I highly recommend switching to a premium theme at some point, and if you don't have a lot of time, go for a pre-designed theme. If you're looking to get something unique and you're happy to spend some time on it, go for a customizable theme. Now, I actually have a recommendation which covers a lot of the, when talking about a premium theme, I've got a recommendation that will cover a lot of people's needs. And I've been using this for years. I always recommend it because I swear by it, and I've tried many themes in the past. And I recommend going to the Elegant Themes website and signing up for their theme package. For one, they have the Divi theme, which is a fully customizable theme that I use it on a lot of websites. I've got a lifetime subscription, that's how much I swear by it, that you can create the website and get it looking any way you want. And there is actually a default design, so it is sort of pre-designed as well. But the other thing is when you sign up for this package is they have, I can't remember how many, but I think it could be 50 or 60 pre-designed themes that you can go through and download. So you pay, I think it's about, it's under $100. It's under $100. You get this Divi theme. You also get the extra theme, which is another really good theme that's highly customizable. And then you get all these other themes to choose from where you can go through and basically pick the one you want. So that's one I highly recommend, and I'll pop a link up on the screen here. And this is an affiliate link I do make a commission from if you do purchase, but I've seriously built probably close to 100 websites for clients using this software. So it's my websites are built on it. If you go to We'll Build Your Blog or wademcmaster.com, which will be, you'll see the URLs at the end of the video, you'll see they're actually built on this. So And that's probably my final answers. If you can, go for a theme package. If you can go premium, go for a theme package. There are a lot of really good themes. You usually get, a lot of those theme packages come with at least one customizable theme, and you can go from there. But once again, if you don't have the money, start off with a free theme, have a tinker, and then move on to the premium when you're ready. So I'm Wayne McMaster. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen, and if you have any questions about WordPress themes or even Divi, I've got a few videos on it. Just leave a comment below and I'll be happy to respond, and we can continue the conversation from there. Thank you. We'll see you later.